Okay, guys, we're back. We were gonna suck some things. Hello? Do you know what time it is? It's time to suck some things, mate. Yeah. Okay, what investigation do I have? Oh, God. How big is this map, by the way? Oh, okay. It's not too big, but it's... okay. Nope. Yep. Nope. We're on chapter 2. Alright, so what we know here. We know that Dr. Edgar Sweetser we know there's people. Yes, we do. We don't know these people yet. They have hints all over the place. Alright. Reach the pharmacy. Find who is spying. Let's go do this. Wrong target. Find out who's spying. Main quest. Okay. So how I'm gonna play the game, I decided, is that I'm not gonna go full on psychotic evil vampire. I'm not gonna like eat everybody. I'm gonna try and play this sort of like Dracula. And what I mean by that is like I'm gonna choose my prey carefully. I'm gonna choose my prey carefully, and like I'm gonna decide who's going to be alive and who dies. So like, and maybe like try and find like a beautiful maiden that Dracula, or in this case, Reed, may fall in love with. And he's like, I want to die, my... Okay, someone's up top. It says it's downstairs, but this says it's above.
I managed to arrange to have you buried in the same mass grave as your wife. I hope that might help.
Excuse me, my TV's recalibrating, so I can't see a thing right now.
I'm sorry you ended up on my plate before the medical bench. I understand you must be very angry about this unfair situation. I managed to arrange to have you buried.
Sorry, I'm being messaged.
I hope that might help.
Oh no. So many people are messaging me. Why? I've done nothing wrong. Alright, investigate citizen actions. You there! Wait. Okay, hold on. Is there a way to enter this building? I feel like it's in this building. There's someone up there. Here we go. Here's something. Bite him! Oh, yeah. R2. Ah, that was so cool. Discover what he's discovered. What have you discovered? 25th of October from the Guard of Priven Command Post to East End Points. Object. Vampire activity. Hospital survey. Investigate. 3 days ago, one of our new recruits heard a rumor about the presence of a female vampire hiding in the Pembroke Hospital, London East End. All we have is her first name, Thelma. Your mission is to discreetly go there and observe any suspicious activity concerning said leech, then report directly back to us, and we will decide what action should be taken. Oh, Thelma. Thelma. I've discovered your horrible secret. Is this the only room in here? Thelma! Thelma! My darling! Well, not my darling. Thelma! Is this right? Whitechapel Street? No. Oh, wait. I have to go in here. That's right. Oh, okay. Excuse me. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I'm not going up there. Okay.
Cross the leaf!
Ow! Who?
I'll put an end to you!
Oh! Fuck! Yeah, okay. Okay. I'm not a fan of this combat. Maybe I need to level up a bit. Or I don't know. I need to feed on people. So it looks like they have this stun bar. Maybe I wasn't just paying attention. Maybe they look like they have this stun bar that you know, have to break through in order to get them to bite. In order to bite them. I don't think they give levels for the thing. Am I going the right way? I may try to see if there's a way to behind. District status serious. So let's not go that way. Ow. Ow, ow. I'm gonna die again, aren't I? Yeah, fucking hell. I'm not a fan of this combat system. Not a fan of it, I have to say. Because it's like... It is Dark Souls style, but I was never a fan of that. Because I find it incredibly stupid. The Dark Souls style. Because it's just like, oh... You're gonna get fucked up no matter what. Try to get through our game. It's like... Really? 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 I hate how on Twitter I get notifications and then I go to see my notifications, they don't even pop up and then they just stay there. Alright. So obviously I can't do that yet. So I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna go do this. Pembroke Hospital!
I'm managing a train tunnel.
Can I buy anything?
Good evening, Doctor. Please show me one. Of course. It's
Codine.
It never ceases to amaze me how you, the dead, seem
It's locked.
peaceful and lost.
Wait, I need to craft something. So is my thing... Am I able to craft up in my room? I think I need to go check that out. Where is the staircase? Damn it. I don't even know my way in the own hospital. There we go. Because another thing with combat is my stamina runs out so quickly just trying to dodge attacks. And so, like, it's just like you don't have enough stamina to even use attacks. Here's a crafting table. Achievement for fatigue. Quintine, ferrous tartrate, sodium, blah blah blah. No, I'm gonna equip a one-handed weapon, cause this. I'm gonna equip 65, 58. Look up that. Okay, let's see here. Can I upgrade this? I need to use machete. Oh! Wonderful. I hope I didn't just waste all those things. Wonderful. Okay, ooh, what's this? Uh-oh. Is there something over there? Nope. Alright. So let me try our trade or something. Isn't there more than one vendor here? I wonder if I can cure that man, that boy. Let me see if I can. You go out here. Vendor, you out here? You're somewhere. I know you're here somewhere. Vendor, No, that's the way to the garden. Give me 1 second, guys. I need to make a party so I can invite a friend. I found a screw.
The same mass grave as your wife. I hope that might help.
Oh no!
I cannot enter. Please show me. Of course. It's...
So, codeine. I need one of that. Isn't there another vendor around here somewhere? I think there was one in the other courtyard. Go have a look. Glass file. Excuse me.
Good evening, nurse.
Good evening. No,
Wait, do I have any other hints in here?
Do you...
we are all.
Do you...
We are all. Brilliant.
Most...
It would.
No.
No.
It quite...
I guess it.
Nope, nothing. No new hints there. And no new hints
Goodbye.
there. Who are you? Ooh. Let me go down and see this guy.
Please, sir. I need help bad.
What's going on?
I'm Blight, sir. Newton Blight. I've lost my mate. Can't find him anywhere.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed from the Pembroke Hospital. Please, calm down and give me more details.
Oswald and myself were both infantry, sir. We were en route for the hospital, but... well, we had a disagreement. And Oswald ran off towards the canal.
How long have you been searching for him?
I can't go there. Too many rats by the water. Fucking rats. Can't stand them since the war, sir. Can't stand them at all.
Don't be ashamed, Mr. Blight. Many soldiers who survived the trenches suffer from musophobia. I'll see what I can do for your friend.
About yourself? What's the matter with my own?
What can you tell me about yourself?
I'm Oswald's best friend. We served in the same regiment, sir. We've taken care of each other since we came back from the front.
I just want to give a disclaimer to anyone watching. While I'm streaming this, there will be a lot of NPC talking. So if that's something you're not into, I apologize. But like, I'm going to be talking to a lot of NPCs.
This is a dangerous part of town. What are you doing here?
We were looking for the Pembroke Hospital. We both need help. Treatment, I mean. To get some sleep. Just need to feel better, sir.
What can you tell me about your friend?
His name is Oswald Thatcher. We survived the war together. Oswald is nervous and quite fragile since we came back from the war.
Where was your friend the last time you saw him?
He went down by the canal. He didn't want to go to the hospital. I think he went to the sewers on purpose. So I couldn't go after him.
I have all the information.
Thank you, Doc. Have you found...
Not yet.
All right.
I have all...
Thank you, Doc.
Okay, so I have another investigation, it looks like. He went down to the docks, you said? In the sewer?
What must I do? This isn't even my neighborhood.
It's locked, all right.
I can't teleport over there.
I cannot enter.
Well, it doesn't look like I can go anywhere to find him yet, so I'm gonna leave that alone for right now.
Good evening.
Good evening. Wise choice, Dr. Reed.
Okay.
Does safer here than anywhere else.
Goodbye.
Okay. Go to the old morgue. Ah! No. It's down this way. Rest. You must rest in a bed to spin XP and evolve. Look for hideouts! Find useful medicine agreements. Okay. Spooky. Living in a world of monsters. There's blood. Well, I guess it is a morgue. I don't want to go outside. Maybe with the stuff I get from here, maybe I can cure that boy in the hospital. First, I need to find a way to go upstairs. There's the stairs. But I can't go downstairs.
It's locked.
Well, let's go upstairs first. Yes. Bite him! Ow! Ow! Stop it! Stop it! Jesus. Give me blood. Ow! Jesus.
Behavior is similar to the infected William Bishop. Must be the same strain. This sickness moves faster than influenza.
I am so bad at this combat, guys. I apologize. I deeply want to apologize.
This key will surely grant me access to the basement.
If you're looking for pro combat, it's not in here. Ow! Oh man. I'll hopefully get used to the combat. It's just like really like I can't remember how they said to block attacks. Hold on, let me see. Gameplay. Controls. Dodge, hold, sprint. Vampyr, mesmerize. It doesn't even say. There's a button. I know it said there was a block button somewhere.
Balls of Mars. Fortifiers. As popular as they are ineffective. But they do contain iron tartrate, and that might prove itself useful.
What's up here? Anything good? Oh, a dead body. There's noises, and I don't like it. Oh, fuck! was scared me. Oh man, I'm going down into a basement.
These scowls feed from corpses and the husks of animals. They're not after blood.
Ow! What was the block button? What was the block button, game? Maybe I should look it up. Let me look this up real quick. Vampire block button. Just mode, blah 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 blah. Is there not a block button? I don't need to know how to block on Tekken, thank you. Okay. Well, is there a tutorial thing anywhere? No. There has to be a block button somewhere. Cause I remember yesterday it was all like press this button to block. Let me look at this again. Okay, guess not. Oh, goody. It's not going there yet. What's in here? A dead body. Type of death, natural.
Mr. Connor's injuries don't match the report.
Good to press triangle to quickly absorb blood.
Better look into this.
Offhand. I'm gonna switch it out for the gun. There's a key to the chest somewhere. I've already been in this room. I feel like I have. Alright. John Doe. Yeah, fuck. Ow, 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 ow. Get off me. I need to get stamina back. Okay, this guy's... Aha! There we go.
These scowls can be so ferocious. I'm not sure I can defeat them without becoming stronger. To drink blood is so tempting.
Yes, it is.
Sodium hypochlorite. Dangerous to administer, but efficient in the proper dosage.
I hope to get stronger. It would be nice.
It's locked.
I didn't find the key. Yes. Ah! Ah, he's gonna just bite me back. There we go. Okay. I may spend some points on stamina when I get to level up. Ah, fucking hell. God damn it. A watch. Sweet. Okay, maybe. So now that I have this stuff, I should be able to. Cure that kid in the hospital now. I hope that's what I'm giving this thing for.
Good evening, nurse.
Good evening, Doctor.
And I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. Dr. Swansea has recently offered me a position in this
I don't think I've talked to you yet.
Well, it's a euphemism that your help will be appreciated, Doctor.
How would you describe the situation at the Pembroke Hospital?
It's serious. The flu is wreaking havoc amongst the staff and patients. We are running out of everything.
Nurse Hawkins, the Spanish flu won't last forever. Even the Black Plague didn't kill everyone.
I wish I could believe you. But what if this epidemic was worse? What if in the end, nobody was spared?
You must get a hold of yourself, nurse.
Sorry, I'm exhausted. No one has any idea when this epidemic will be over.
How long have you been a nurse?
Or long enough to see that the epidemic is winning. And no matter how qualified you are, don't tell me you'll change that.
You'd be surprised what dedication can achieve, Nurse Hawkins. In medicine, sometimes we're just a test result away from a miracle.
Sorry, Doctor. I don't want to sound bitter, but I'm just too tired to give a pep talk like Nurse Brannigan.
Pepper, I know you're very close to Milton Hooks.
Yes? Milton Hooks is my man. If you want to report me for that, just feel free, Doctor.
I have no intention of reporting you, Nurse Hawkins. But are you aware of the risks?
The rules say I won't be allowed to work as a nurse anymore. But here at the Pembroke, we break rules all the time.
Is he worth the risk?
Hey, I'm no perfect woman, and Milton is not the finest bloke. But we do our best to get by. That's all any of us can hope for nowadays.
How is the Pembroke staff? coping with the epidemic?
Well, not well. Milton, the ambulance driver, is even more grumpy than usual, especially concerning doctors.
Why is Milton grumpy on a daily basis? Is it just an act?
Milton's not the kind of man who's bothered about a bad reputation, whether he deserved it or not.
New hint.
Why does Milton dislike doctors?
I don't know. Just ask him. But be warned, Milton is not the chatty type.
Hint, hint, hint.
Do you need medical help yourself, nurse?
I'm fine, really. I just need to sleep.
All right.
Goodbye, nurse Hall. Good evening.
And good evening.
What do you think of Dr. Ackroyd's aversion to modern medical methods?
It's a shame he's so narrow-minded. Dr. Swansea taught me that science is about exploring uncharted territory. I'm convinced that's true.
With the influenza and all that's going on, you should put your differences aside, don't you think? Why is it so difficult to work together?
I believe that if Dr. Ackroyd had been the one to discover the transfusion process, he would be the first to recommend its use.
So you believe it's just a question of jealousy and pride?
Dr. Ackroyd is as proud as he is blinded by his obsolete concept of medical science.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
Alright, so I talked to Stritton. Talked to her. Let me talk to the Strickland, Ackroyd. Let me talk to you, see if I have anything new for you.
I'm quite...
No. No.
Thank you.
So Strickland. Let me talk to you.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Goodbye for now, Mr.
I'm not gonna eat you because you have kids.
So many deaths. Still more coming. How can we be sure we're making a difference?
Where's Thelma? Unknown.
We are.
Talk to you.
Good evening.
Good evening, Doc.
Why do you have such a mediocre reputation among your colleagues, Milton?
Fuck them. Nobody knows the horrors I've seen since working here. This city was sick long before the epidemic, Dr. Reed.
I know it's a difficult task, but correct me if I'm wrong. Is this not the job you are paid to do?
I've seen babies left to die while their brothers were properly fed. Underage girls and boys sold to all manner of perverts.
I'm sorry, I don't know what to say.
Yeah, exactly. We lack words. So excuse me if I don't look on the bright side of life.
Do you need any...
I'm fine.
Goodbye, Milton.
Unknown.
Fear and disgust on every street corner.
Good evening.
Evening.
Nope.
Goodbye.
Damn. The pain.
Good evening, Mr. Hampton.
Dr. Reed, is it? Oh, sir, I must apologize for my
What do you mean?
I was not myself in the factory. Fear and exhaustion made me say awful things to you, I'm afraid.
You remained perfectly nice and polite. A little delirious, perhaps. But who wouldn't be after enduring an abduction?
Thank you, Doctor. That's a relief. Now all I need to do is rest and return to my flock.
How did you end up in William Bishop's den?
I had received alarming news about his recent behavior. I went to his place and he refused to let me go.
Why did he abduct you?
William was an alcoholic. His addiction suddenly changed to blood. I don't know why. Just like a patient I met here. This Miss Hawcroft.
You dared to enter this awful place alone. You're a hero, Mr. Hampton.
Fool. I'm just a man trying to help his friends, Dr. Reed. William Bishop was a conflicted soul, searching for light.
So I can't feed off him.
Do you know Tom Watts, the bartender from the Turtle? I met him before I found you in the canning factory.
Tom? Yes, of course. Always the helping hand, good old Tom. Without men like him, corruption and despair would have wiped out the East End long ago.
People are still in despair.
How could it be otherwise? The authorities have left us all to rot in this contagious nightmare. No drugs, no advice, nothing. It's a damn shame.
Who should I avoid in this part of town, then? Any particularly evil figures?
Not really. Most men and women are just doing their best. And it's not my habit to speak ill of people I know, Doctor.
What's the situation in the East End docks?
What is the general situation in the East End docks?
The situation has always been tough, with a lot of tensions between the gangs and the dockers' trade union. The Wet Boot Boys are very nervous since they lost their leader.
Who leads the gangs now?
Who leads the gang now?
Since Clay Cox went missing, it's his wife Edwina who runs the show, with the assistance of her minion, Booth Digby.
Has the gang been threatening you?
Ah, no. I've had this nickname for so long, you know, the sad saint of the East End. No one dares to bug a saint, not even criminals.
What do you do for a living, Mr. Hampton? I can't help but notice the cross around your neck.
I manage a night asylum for the poor and homeless of the docks, and I try to guide the lost and hesitant on the right path to our Lord.
Are you a priest, Mr. Hampton? A deacon, maybe?
Not at all, Doctor. I'm just a man of faith willing to preach the good word.
Why didn't you use your cross against William Bishop? To repel him somehow?
That's a very strange question, Doctor. A cross is no magical token, if that's what you were trying to say. Not mine, anyway.
How do you feel, Mr. Hampton? Medically speaking, I mean.
I feel exhausted. Beyond exhaustion, actually. William drank so much of my blood in his madness. I feel empty.
You're in good hands here. Dr. Swansea is well versed in blood transfusion, and I'm sure he'll take the best care of you.
Thank you, sir. I believe all I need is rest, and then I can go back to the people who need me.
Have you made friends since you arrived?
Not really, but I recognize Miss Harriet Jones. I knew her when she lived by the docks. That poor woman had such a miserable life.
You never came to see her here at Pembroke? Receiving visits when sick can be an important part of the healing process, you know. We're not just bodies.
You're preaching to the converted now, Doctor. To be truly honest, I thought she was dead. She left the docks many months ago.
Goodbye, Mr. Hampton.
So I can't get in here. Where's Thelma? There she is.
Good evening, Miss Howe.
I need blood, Doctor. Warm.
Tell me, Thelma.
Tim!
What do you really know about vampires?
I saw one and he saw me. I watched him hunt and kill. I saw his terrible wounds heal as his victim died. And then I knew I was saved.
You mean you actually saw a vampire? Here in London?
Yes, and it has been the
Jim.
answer to my pain. I must drink and kill to regenerate my decaying body. I am a vampire too.
This woman's a vampire.
Okay. I lost my mic. I had to find it really quick.
This woman's a vampire.
No.
Hold on,
You are
I've got to...
deluded.
I'm
You
packing
think
for
you
my
crave
trip, so
blood,
I've
but
got to
you
move
have
some
no
stuff
physical
around really
need
quick.
for it. You have no idea what that is like.
But what am I feeling? It cannot only be in my head. I know my flesh is rotting. I feel it. It disgusts me. I saw what...
You mean...
Yes.
No.
But what am I?
I'll leave you.
Let me see. Who's connected to who? Thomas Elwood.
Okay, I'm back.
Social. Who's connected to fucking who?
We're all connected somehow. Through incest.
I want to feast on this man, but I need to unlock his hints to get more XP. But she's not talking.
Wait, is today Wednesday or Thursday? Today is Wednesday, because the league starts.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I can't feed on her because she's a mesmerized level of 2!
We've got so much packing to do and so much stuff to get ready, and I have to have everything done before Friday morning. I'm not ready.
Track it.
No. There we go.
Wait. Can I do this? Where is this? This... It's over here, isn't it? Is it back in the morgue? It's not the right way. Oh, fuck!
Aha, bitch. Psych.
Lol. Okay, where am I going? I need to go out the back way. Here we go. Danke! Ah, fuck, I broke a freaking bench by running into it. How do I get down there? Is it here? I don't think this is right. If a district's health status drops below the critical threshold, it will plunge into chaos. Citizens will be reported missing, their quests will be lost, and dangerous creatures will begin to roam the streets.
Where is it, Doomfist?
The old morgue. Wait, no, is this... This isn't right. Where's the map? I need to go back out. This ain't right. There's gotta be a way. I think it's in a canal, maybe. Something.
Ding dong.
The witch is dead. Had a lot of ding dong.
Oh, that still got me.
Stop! In the name of love. This way?
That's why you don't play May, you fucking idiot. I just shit on you.
No. Let's see. How do I get there? I am bamboozled. Wait a minute. Okay.
You bunch of fucking... imbeciles.
So... is there a downstairs area here? Where the fuck? This doesn't make any sense. What the... This doesn't make any sense. Let me try to take these guys on. Did it. That was easy. Alright. It's not the right way. Nope. How the fuck? So it's downwards? Loading.
Wow.
Okay, so it's
Eels.
it's down there somewhere. It's down through this wall. Okay. But there's nothing here and there's no way through. So how the fuck I get over there, I have no fucking idea. I'm just gonna go fucking turn this in. Ooh, what's here?
It's locked, all right.
It's why is it locked? Why is everything in this fucking game locked? I need to find you, Dr. Crane.
Finally, you've returned, Doctor. Did you find anything of value?
Yes, nurse.
You've worked your first miracle, Doctor. Now, this patient here needs immediate
They
treatment.
don't call me the body shot god
Duty
for
calls.
nothing, broski.
When the storm has passed, I'll show you how to mix the remedy yourself with the same basic ingredients.
Many thanks, Doctor.
Oh shit!
When you finished, you ought to report to Dr. Swansea in his office. He's been looking for you. Seemed pressing.
Diseases decrease the blood quality of citizens. Use the correct medicine to heal them. Alright. What's wrong, kid?
Good evening, Mr. Goswick.
Mr.
How are
Goswick.
I'm okay.
Press R1 to check the
Get
medical
fucked, bitch.
status.
Do you need any help?
I'm afraid I may, sir.
Heels,
I'll give you the
You are
medicine.
not a burden, sir. Healing
Oh,
you is
you
my responsibility.
motherfuckers.
And you have my gratitude for that.
Come on. After
Madam.
that. Lol.
I have to go now, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Madam, what are you doing?
Good evening, Doctor.
Your son's fine.
Goodbye, Mrs.
I'm alright. Don't worry.
Oh, I didn't show me kill him.
I'm okay.
I can't mesmerize you, can I? No, you're a little too.
I have to go.
Alright. Edgar, what do you need?
Feel my blood boil with
Edgar?
fever.
Where the hell's your office, you fucker? I've been invited in,
Please,
Edgar.
Jonathan, come in. Fascinating, is it not? In the last decade, so many mysteries have been brought to light with our microscopes. The human body, biology's penultimate frontier. The more we explore its boundaries, the less we're able to trace a clear line between life and death. You, my friend, have a foot in both countries. The view must be vertiginous.
It's at least as vertiginous as chatting about vampires with you, I would say.
This must be all so new to you. This area of town, the hospital, a brand new life. How stimulating it must be.
I wish I could share your enthusiasm, Dr. Swansea. But my condition defies scientific categorization. Undead? Unalive? Immortality defies logic.
I cannot express my thrill at this serendipitous turn of events.
Serendipitous?
The world's most eminent specialist in blood transfusions, a vampire. One might say a gift from heaven.
Serendipitous monkey clitoris.
What the fuck? Serendipitous monkey clitoris. Hey, double EXP weekend this weekend.
No, God. Well, I won't be here.
Well, sucks to be you. Sucks to be you, Tim. How does it feel?
It may seem strange, but your words have brought me some comfort.
Tim, I'm doing the sucking.
Forgive me. I've been an admirer of your work for a long time, and now you are so much more than a brilliant physician. And please, call me Edgar.
Actually, I haven't been doing any sucking because I want to get them as much EXP as possible, but I have to unlock hints, and I can't find any more freaking hints!
There is no need to apologize, Edgar. You offered me sanctuary when I had none.
Very well. I have a task for you, Jonathan.
Bloop.
Something that will require all your newfound skills.
Please, go on.
The Pembroke only survives through the generosity of our benefactors. Unfortunately, our main donor has found herself in a bit of a bind. Now, if you could help her out...
A spokesman or politician is what you need.
Damn lucky.
That's not my calling. And until I come to understand what has happened to me, I require discretion.
Discretion is in order, Jonathan. Lady Ashbury has recently received rather indelicate correspondence that, if revealed, would jeopardize her position.
And you would like me to eradicate this threat?
By the stole, of course not. I would just like you to pay her a visit. Her ladyship is certainly near the tents outside, tending the sick. You can't miss her. Look for someone impossibly delicate.
Accepted. I'll see what kind of trouble Lady Ashbury is in.
Talk to the hospital benefactor. Maybe I can actually just, like, eat her. Can I just eat her? Devour her? Bring forth unrelenting pain! I'll be right back. Give me a second.
Lol. Oh my god. Damn, nice shot. Oh! Oh my god.
I have returned.
The enemy Junkrat popped his ultimate and he was chasing the Genji on my team. And the Genji just brought the Junkrat tire straight to me and it fucking killed both of us.
Sucks to be you.
I was like, wow, thanks, asshole.
That's sir asshole to you. Hello? Wait a minute, what? Hello there.
The flu took my dear wife, Emily. I take comfort knowing we'll soon be together again.
Mr. Rainfield, that's no way to talk. You're in good hands here, and we'll be up again soon enough. Now do me a kindness and get some sleep. I'll be back round later.
Your words are kind. The blessings of an angel.
Oh, shit.
And the sweet, sweet lady of mercy.
Oh, hey there, girl. What's going on?
Good evening, Dr. Reed. It's a pleasure to see you again. You seem surprised. Dr. Swansea has brought me up to speed concerning your recent appointment to Pembroke Hospital.
You're a the lady who saved me that night, before vanishing into thin air. I remember you from the pub with Dr. Swansea.
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself.
Lady Ashbury.
My name is Lady Ashbury. I remember you well, in spite of the brevity of our encounter.
Well.
So it seems our Dr. Swansea does indeed have a fascination for creatures of our constitution.
Dr. Swansea is a remarkable man. Dedicated, one might say, obstinate. He spent years compiling our bestiary.
I hope you're more disposed to answer my questions now.
You must have countless questions, but our rather urgent matter first. Swansea has explained. My cover, if you prefer, has been compromised.
Compromised?
Have any of the patients given you trouble?
These poor souls have so little left to live for. I do my best to ease their pain.
The world would be a better place if it were cared for by women like you.
You make me blush. I am simply a necessary evil.
Pardon my boldness, your ladyship, but I have questions concerning this condition we share.
As a newborn, your hunger for answers is rivaled only by your thirst for blood. But the questions need wait.
I'm a scientist. My trade is in the deciphering of mysteries, and I need information to feed my mind.
I will gladly answer every question you have, but first, prove yourself capable of resolving my predicament without eating the culprit.
Well, I'm gonna eat the culprit, alright.
Dr. Swansea has commissioned me to be your agent in this matter. You could start by explaining what's amiss.
These past insufferable weeks, I've been the victim of extortion. I've made a first payment, but the blackmailer grows greedy. I must refuse his most recent demands.
What are your expectations? Please be precise.
As the newly appointed surgeon of this hospital, you are in an excellent position to ask innocent questions and deftly learn the identity of my blackmailer.
Who would be so foolish as to threaten you? A kindred spirit.
Even if it were the case, and I highly doubt it, a vampire would have asked for something more valuable than money. My suspicions lean toward a patient or their family.
If we're dealing with an ordinary criminal, surely you've the means to protect yourself, if I may.
I smell a love
As
interest.
tradition doth dictate, all fangs and hypnotic eyes ablaze. The blood would run like a river. That's what I hope to avoid. Violence has a tendency to spiral out of control.
It's gonna win us the game. You ready?
Please continue. Every detail is essential. I'm your man.
My embarrassment in this matter is eclipsed only by my shame at having put the hospital at risk. The threat from our anonymous scoundrel is clear. A list of dates. My visits coinciding with the dates of suspicious patient deaths due to massive blood loss.
I'll take care of it. Do you know where I should start?
If that was the case, I'd settle the matter myself. You could talk to our local gossip, Harriet Jones. Not a pin drops here without her hearing about it.
I'll meet that woman now.
My life, as others know, is in your hands, Dr. Reed.
Yeah.
I'm sure of your discretion, but I do fear your powers
Hey,
of
lady, you
persuasion
wanna
will be
suck?
put to the test.
You want to trade blood
When this is
transfusions?
resolved, I'll be your obligé. I'll
Yeah,
answer
I'm gonna
all
get off here for a
questions in
little
regards
bit.
of your
Go eat.
condition.
And then I might be back on later.
No.
Yes, Jonathan.
No. My name's not Jonathan.
I shall return before I leave.
Anyway. Let's,
Simpletons, these nurses. Bred with no respect.
Hello, madam. I'm here to talk to you.
What? What is this? Who are you? Get out of my room.
There's no need for alarm, madam. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon.
Preposterous. Dr. Reed, you say? I don't want some bumbling intern. Where's Dr. Swansea?
If you continue shouting, I'll have you restrained and gagged. Understood?
How brave. Threatening an old defenseless woman. You know how long I've been a patient here? You've picked the wrong fight. I'm Harriet Jones.
Harriet Jones? Indeed. I've been meaning to have a chat with you. You know what goes on here better than any other patient, I gather.
Oh, better than any patient, nurse or doctor. I've seen so many vile undertakings.
I heard there have been some despicable goings-on. Was there a case of blackmail?
Blackmail? Wait. You're investigating something. This isn't a social call. One of those incompetent cunts slit a poor sod's vein.
If I didn't know better, Miss Jones, I'd be inclined to say you enjoy this type of idle gossip.
God's honest truth, Doctor. It's just the way it is here. Most of these bitches would let you freeze to death before getting you a blanket.
That's not very
You
nice.
seem to know more about the goings-on here than anyone else. Beware, Miss Jones, in case suspicion should fall on you.
That's it. Blame the old and infirm. I see those little bitches' greedy little eyes. Just waiting for me to pop off they are.
I assure you, madam, this is not an investigation into a possible medical error.
Debauchery, then? Nurses Crane, Hawkins, Brannigans, whores, all of them. They can't keep their legs shut. I've seen them scratching slutty sores.
Really? Well, if you have irrefutable proof, I'll not have the staff behaving in such a manner here.
This is your business, Doctor, not mine. But I swear one of the nurses is cavorting with some man on hospital hours.
Thank you for your time, Miss Jones. You've given me something to go on. See you on the next round.
Fine, Nurse
The
Pippin.
patients and staff might know something. I'll start my investigation with them. Good evening.
I need blood, Doctor.
Have you heard of any blackmailing going on within these walls?
I have no time for mortal games. My secrets are beyond their comprehension, Dr. Reed.
You mean you...
Yes.
No.
But what am I...
I'll leave you. Good evening. Have you heard rumors of underhand dealings in the hospital?
If you want to know what's going on here.
Goodbye for...
Disgust on every street corner.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good.
What can you tell me about the strange man visiting one of the nurses during her shift.
Let me guess. You spoke with that old shrew, Harriet Jones. Do not pay attention to her, Doctor. She's full of fanciful tales.
She could have been telling the truth about the mysterious man.
That old witch will end up in hell soon enough. Who cares if a nurse finds some happiness where she can?
No matter how you feel about her, Miss Jones deserves our help.
Who says I don't care for her? Hate is what keeps that old crone alive.
Goodbye.
Okay. Need to find them nurses. Wait, what?
I'm so tired. It's never ends. Reads me like a book.
Good evening, Mr.
I'm okay.
Have you heard rumors?
No.
I have.
Good evening, sir. Doctor.
Wait a minute, what?
Blaming me will not further your agenda, sir. How long is it going to take to fix me problem, huh?
I'm sorry you ended up on my plain and cold medical bench, sir. I understand you must be very angry about this unfair situation. I managed to arrange to have you buried in the same mass grave as your wife. I hope that might help.
It's locked, all right.
I'm sorry you ended up on my plain and cold medical bench, sir. I understand you must be very angry. I managed to arrange to have you buried in the same mass grave as your wife.
Investigate citizen actions. How do I investigate citizen actions?
It's locked. It's locked.
You don't mind if I search your pockets, do you, sir? You won't need any of these anyway. I'm not stealing from you, mister. I'm only redistributing your belongings to people who need them more than you. You see, No one has claimed your body, sir. So it would be such a shame to bury you with your valuables. I will not forget you, sir. And I thank you for your generous donation.
Oh, that asshole. That asshole. So how do I investigate the other ones? There's something. They're doing something.
Good evening, Mr. I'm okay. I have to go.
Good evening, Doc.
Have you heard?
Dr. Reed, are you trying to...
Of course not, Miss.
Well, go be curious.
Goodbye, Miss.
So let me see here. So I'll exit the room. You there?
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
How dare you steal from the dead, Rakesh? Is that what your pawnbrokers is really about?
These people are dead, sir. What they possessed could be useful for the living. And I'm sure they would agree if they could speak.
Whatever your motives, you're making money by stealing from the dead. Dr. Swansea should be informed.
No offense, sir, but Dr. Swansea is one of my customers. As I told you, I like to help people, and everybody.
Have you... Pardon me, sir.
Please show me.
Of course.
Yeah, I'll buy stuff from you. Why not? So let me see. Where are those guys again?
I will not let you down, my boy.
Find Nurse Brannigan. Is there a basement area that I don't know about? Oof. Crane, they have to be in here somewhere. Why is it saying that it's down? There's no underbelly anywhere.
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
Ah!
Do you know if any of the hospital staff have criminal backgrounds?
The people who work here all come from very different backgrounds, Doctor. Just like the patients.
Have you seen a strange man visiting any of the nurses here?
I've never heard of such a thing, Doctor.
Goodbye now.
I'm guessing she's down near the canal.
Have you found Oswald?
Not yet, sir.
All right.
Where was your friend?
He went down by the canal. He didn't want... Thank you.
If a citizen is behaving suspiciously, their heart will emit a distinct glow.
You're sure you don't come back with me?
Nah, I have to see someone at the hospital.
Be careful. You look so bad they may keep you as a patient.
Fuck 'em. I don't like hospitals or doctors.
Well then, when you go back to Whitechapel, you may find this useful.
What is it?
A pass for a free medical exam by the best nurse available. Just read it.
I don't read well, but thank you, I guess.
Going into the sewers. Going into the sewers. Be careful when you sell items. Retrieve the thug.
He's locked the door behind him. I need to find another way to follow him.
Are we gonna go on a stealth mission?
This man has been savagely attacked and dragged to the floor.
Give him no quarter. Come on. Come on, stop it. Oh my fuck, are you kidding me? Why won't you attack? Fucking combat is horrible in this game. It's like the weakest part of the game so far. Is just the combat is terrible. Let's try this again. Already got all that, okay. Fuck off. Fuck off. Jesus Christ. Are you kidding me right now? Are you fucking kidding? These attacks are shit. Like, holy shit, come on. Okay. Give me the rats. Alright. I smell a boss fight. Holy shit.
What sort of creature is this?
Oh fuck. Jesus fucking Christ. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? This is so bullshit. The combat in this game is the worst thing so far. It's like, oh, you want to attack and you don't have any fucking stamina, then you can't dodge. And if you can't dodge, you just get your ass fucking kicked. It's like, come on, dude. Why is it? Oh my fucking god. And they just like Dark Souls, they just spawn all the enemies back. Oh my god. And there's no reason to dodge things because you're just gonna get hit anyway. Like that! You just fucking get hit. There's no fucking reason to dodge anything. You just get hit. You just get your ass smacked. Let's go die again.
What sort of creature is this?
You just get your ass smacked over and over. There's no reason to dodge anything. Oh my fucking god. You can't dodge anything. I'm just gonna bite it to death, I guess. Bite it to death, I guess. And the more you attack it, the more bars of defense it does. Alright, I think I got it now. Fucking hell. Oh my god, are you kidding me? So it appears to be weak. To stakes. Fuck. Oh, come on. No! Fuck you! just gonna do this over and over, I guess. Yeah, I probably should have leveled up before I did any of this. Heal up. Come on. Ah, there we go. Wait, actually, real quick, I'm gonna replace that with this because it doesn't look like he has any resistance to pistols. This has been quite the fight.
Here's what's left of him. Not a lot to check, but I should anyway.
Whew! If you are sick, if you have no money, whoever you are, wherever you're from, come see Dorothea to get help. No tricks, no charges, no questions asked. Just find Darius Petriska's house and present this coupon.
Some voucher for a free checkup in Whitechapel. What is Nurse Crane up to? I really must find her.
Nurse Crane? Oh, that was a hard boss fight. I probably should have leveled up before I came down here. I'm an idiot. But hopefully, like Dark Souls, even if I die, I retain the EXP I got from attacking, so I could just grind through people. Well, I don't know if I can. I don't know if grinding gives me EXP or not. What's up this way? Careful. The Indian citizen may not survive the next night.
I don't want to die here. I want to see the sky, feel the fresh air.
Ow! Why is it? What was my controls doing? I was telling it to go to the right.
Are you injured, sir?
Help me get out of here. I need to get out.
I'm Dr. Reed, and I'd be glad to help you, but you must calm down first. Please, take a deep breath and tell me your name.
Okay. I'm Oswald Thatcher.
Hey,
Please,
Oswald.
I need to get out.
Mr. Thatcher, your friend Newton sent me to help you. Do you remember him?
Yes, I do.
Good. Now leave this place and enjoy the cool night air. It's quite invigorating. I'm sure you'll feel better if you do.
Probably feast on him later. And I guess I can always come back and like feast on people. Ah! You wanna go? Hang on a second. Before I go anywhere, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go level up and rest and evolve because I need to. Okay. I do that. Let's increase my stamina. Great. Blood. Great. I'm gonna do claws. Level 10. Perfect. The following night. Treatment of headache. Don't need to do that. Alrighty. Am I able to, like... Man, they kept the door open.
Never could keep anything from her.
Reach Whitechapel. Let me go see if that guy's there.
Should be grateful for his luck instead of taking our frustration.
Hello again, Mr. Blight. I'm happy to see Mr. Thatcher is safe, for now.
I'm eternally grateful, Doctor. We were total strangers and you helped us anyway. Can't thank you enough, sir.
Why do you stay here now that Mr. Thatcher's back?
It's complicated. Since the war, Oswald's been really nervous with the idea of entering any hospital. And me, I've got my own issues.
Can you speak about them?
Rats, sir. Even seeing one, they turn me. Just want to run. It's that fear that stopped me from going after Oswald when he left.
You are always welcome at the Pembroke Hospital. As a former officer, I'll be honored to welcome a fellow veteran.
I'm not giving up on bringing Oswald back to the hospital. I just need to convince him that he needs some help.
Perhaps he needs to reach that decision by himself.
Could you speak to him? He doesn't usually listen to doctors, but perhaps because you've been through it, you can talk him round.
What can you tell me about the war, Mr. Blight? If you want to speak about it, of course.
War was... well, you know, sir. The stench of death everywhere. Your mates lying bleeding in the mud. Just praying to make it through and get home. Bloody nightmare.
I fought in France, too. I served as a field surgeon, but it was not uncommon to repel an assault, especially at night.
Yeah. The first time I was wounded, I had to protect the infirmary from hostiles. Twice.
Did you know Oswald Thatcher before the war?
No. We met in the battlefield. I think we were in the same boat to France. We've stuck together ever since.
What caused your phobia of rats, Newton?
It happened last year following an artillery attack. I was trapped for 2 days in a hole under 2 dead soldiers. And there were rats.
Go on.
It started eating me as soon as I dozed. Gnawing at my ears, my fingers, lips. I couldn't move. Couldn't call for help.
I see.
No, you don't. You have no idea what it is to wake up buried under bodies. Fucking vermin eating your flesh. Oswald. He found me and saved me.
Do you need medical...
No thanks, sir. I'll let...
Goodbye, Mr. Blight.
I mean, I could kill them, I suppose.
Hello again, Mr.
Yes, this neighborhood may stink of dog shit.
Mr. Thatcher, do you have a job?
No. Since I came back from the war, I spent most of my time and energy just trying to forget.
I understand what you mean. I was a soldier too.
No. Nobody can truly understand what I've gone through.
Why were you locked in that sewer? What happened?
I went by the canal after an argument with a friend. Got chased by these fucking wankers and had to barricade myself in, despite my claustrophobia.
Tell me about your claustrophobia. Has anyone given you an official diagnosis?
That's what the bloody doctor said. But I don't want to go to a hospital to get checked again. I'll deal with it my own way.
Tell me about your...
Oh.
Why did you run? What was the reason for your argument?
Newton wanted me to go to a hospital. But I can't stand being closed in. Makes me feel like I'm suffocating.
Oswald, why did you not go to the Pembroke Hospital to seek medical help?
I don't trust doctors. All they care about was their careers and processes. I won't be locked in any room again by anyone.
Your fear of being trapped is not going to go away by itself.
You need professional help.
I've seen enough butchers in white coats to last a lifetime. Hospitals reek of chemicals and death. What I need is fresh air.
Do you want to talk about why you have this fear of being enclosed, Mr. Thatcher?
No, I really don't.
An irrational fear like yours is usually rooted in a specific event. Perhaps it would help to talk about it.
Well, Doctor, take a guess then, if you're so interested in my case.
When I rescued you, you expressed joy at seeing the sky again. So I'm inclined to believe you were trapped or buried somehow. Maybe during a shelling.
Jeez, you're good, Doc. You're really good.
Go on.
I am good.
Tell me more.
I am Sherlock Holmes.
Trapped in a circulation tunnel after an artillery attack. We were buried alive for several days without ever knowing if we'd be found.
Oswald, tell me about what happened when you were buried in that tunnel with Newton.
It was more than dark. It was black as pitch. Hours seemed like days, and days like months. The terror, the shameful thoughts. Lord have mercy.
What you endured was terrifying. It would have completely destroyed weaker men.
It did not destroy Newton.
Shameful thoughts. Tell me about them.
At some point, I don't remember which day, but when I thought we'd never be rescued, that this would be our end, I thought about...
Say it, Mr. Thatcher. If you ever want to heal, you have to say it.
I thought about what I could do to survive. Just for a few more days. I thought about killing Newton. Killing and eating him. The man I fucking love.
Tell me about your true feelings for Newton.
I love him. I'm not ashamed to say it. He's the best thing that ever happened to me.
Hmm.
I can't imagine life without him.
Why should you be ashamed?
I'm not, I said. But Newton sees it differently.
I admire your honesty. It takes courage to stand up to society. The world needs people like you to create change.
Courage is what we needed in the trenches, looking death in the face every day. I speak plain. I speak my mind.
Have you always been this straightforward?
All I know is, before you saved me by the sewer, my only regret was I wouldn't be able to hold or kiss Newton again. I love him, that's all.
Goodbye, Mr.
Newton.
Hello again.
Good evening, Doctor.
How do you feel about Oswald Thatcher? You are more than friends, aren't you?
I love him. I love Oswald. We knew we wouldn't survive the war without each other. But I am terrified, Doctor.
What frightens you so much?
What if people find out? Oswald says I'm ashamed, but it ain't that. It's more, well, you know, never thought I'd love a man.
Enjoy your love. And enjoy life as long as you can, Mr. Blight. Don't let anyone tell you who you should love or how you should love them.
I appreciate your kind words, sir. But it ain't that easy. It's all so new to me.
You and Oswald were buried alive during the war. Tell me about it.
Yeah. It was last summer. A shell hit our trench and we were buried for a week.
Oswald seemed far more traumatized than you by the event.
It wasn't the first time it happened to me. Surviving it again gave me strength. You believe that?
How did you survive for a week?
Luckily for us, there were rations and water in the tunnel. It was an outpost, see? Since then, Oswald's not keen on being inside for too long.
Goodbye, Mr. Blight.
I have more things for you.
Good evening.
Evening, Doc.
Newton is conflicted about his feelings towards you. Would you like to talk about it, Oswald?
It makes me sad and angry. Feels like the beautiful thing we have is somehow tainted. It hurts to see him so lost.
His love for you is genuine. I'm certain he wasn't lying to me when he expressed his feelings for you.
Newton still has to accept it, knowing he'll be seen as a queer, a fairy, less than a man in those simple-minded bigots' eyes. Though he's more of a man than they'll ever be, so fuck them all.
Goodbye, Mr.
I've unlocked all their hints, I think. Yep. Sweet. Alright, to Whitechapel. Serious. Ooh. I like that ability. That's a fun ability. And useful to have. Ah, fuck. Pest control! Let's see here. Upgrade. Ah! You bit me. Eat these rats.
This is despicable. I can't believe I'm doing this.
It's closed.
Roger the wall. Ha! Easy. Now that I've leveled up a bit, I'm not losing as much health now, which is good.
Whitechapel. This neighborhood is linked somehow to the kind Lady Ashbury's blackmail. First, let's find this Petrescu fellow.
A hideout nearby.
Are you all right?
The bastard hit the wall next to me. I don't even know if he meant to miss.
If you've been hurt, I can help you. I'm a doctor.
Name's Albert. Remember it. Now bugger off.
What happened? Did you really steal that man's medication?
Hey, I didn't do anything. It ain't me.
Medication and drugs are a rare commodity in East London. So you picked an easy target, didn't you?
Sod off, mister. You ain't got no clue what's going on here. Bastard was a soldier in the war, so now he's got the right to shoot me.
It's true. I'm not familiar with this part of town. Perhaps you could help me.
I said sod off. Go find yourself another guide.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? If you know anything about her, I'd appreciate it.
Never heard of her. She's pretty, I'll keep an eye out.
Do you need assistance?
Please. Feeling tired these days.
I will. Goodbye, young.
I'll not die in some piss-stinking alley reeking worse than a week-old lavvy.
What? Shooting a boy in the middle of the street. Not the best thing to do, wouldn't you say?
What? You saw what happened? Who are you?
I'm Dr. Reed, and I'd like to ask you a few questions, if you promise me to set your gun aside.
No. Look, I'm not a violent man. I'm Benjamin Palmer, doctor. And no one can help me. Not even you.
What can you tell me about this place?
Nothing to say, really.
Whitechapel? Isn't this where Jack the Ripper was at?
This is where I live now.
You don't have anywhere to go. No family. Well,
not since the death of my wife, Albert's mother. She was sick, you see. Long before the flu and all this shit.
You mean you used to have a better life?
Yeah, I had a wife, a home, and a job. I even used to have a name. Now I'm just Ben. Ben the Tramp.
Perhaps you could focus for a moment and tell me your troubles.
I'm sick, broke, and my son just stole my pills. Everything's coming up roses.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? Have you heard anything?
It's funny, I've been searching for her too. I need some pills. But the woman is a phantom, if you ask me.
Really? And why is that?
Word is she ain't real. It's just a cover for some doctor who runs an illegal dispensary for migrants.
Whatever the boy did, I'm sure he didn't deserve a public execution.
I swear I didn't want to hit him. It's just that I'm sick in the head, you see, and the boy just frayed me last nerve.
What is it, Benjamin? It was the war, wasn't it? Your nerves are shot, aren't they? I need some answers, Private. From one soldier to another.
The doctors called me a liar. A coward. Put me in a straitjacket and locked me up. Finally, they sent me back to the front lines with a handful of tablets.
It's a pity that doctors still practice such barbaric methods. It's a dishonor to our profession.
Now only the pills stop me thinking about this shit. To not hear the explosions. I'm even scared of the dark these days.
As you should be.
A gun, alcohol, and a... How are you?
I'm not your...
Goodbye, young man.
The wet boots will be proud of me.
Hideout. I'm gonna go to the hideout first and try to get medicine for these people. Dead inside. Don't dead. Open inside. What the hell happened there? A lot of dead people. Hideout unlocked. Perfect. Let's see, can I make migraine medicine and fatigue medicine? Oh, little boy, maybe I'll have to feast on you. We'll just have to see, won't we?
I have this thirst for blood.
Hello,
Good
madam.
evening, miss.
Good evening, sir. Are you interested in a miraculous cure for this unknown and deadly epidemic?
Actually, I am.
Then you have come to the right place. The famous Swanborough cordial is all you need to help keep you in perfect health.
Oh, really? Why didn't I hear about it during my studies? I'm Jonathan Reed, by the way. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Ah, my brother has spoken of your research, sir. I'm Loretta Swanborough, and it's always a pleasure to meet a fellow healer.
Tell me, who intrigues you most in Whitechapel?
The region itself is something to see, but I would say Camellia the mute florist who gives away her flowers.
Is there anyone I should avoid?
Cadogan Bates, without a doubt. The bloody bastard remorselessly exploits poor migrants as soon as they get here.
Really?
What do you think of the locals?
Most of them are afraid or desperate. They all come to me eventually for my remedy.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? I'd like to know more about her.
I don't like to talk about competition.
Competition, you say?
Never met her, but it seems she provides some sort of medical care to the poor. The whole thing has to be some sort of scam, if you ask me.
I'd like to see what kind of... How are you, boy?
I'm not your boy, all right?
Do you need us?
Please.
There you go. Let's hope nobody steals it from you.
Very funny.
Goodbye, young man.
I'll not die in some piss-stinking alley where you worse than a week-old lapping. You've wasted your life away.
Alright guys, I'm going to call it here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Until then, have a wonderful day, and don't get sucked!